Okay, shalom, shalom, first vamos. Você kalam layal bashim yashad bashim akakudash. The oneness to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone GMS will do roll and teach well. This is Daniel chapter 7. Now, I believe I got up here to the 15th verse. Yeah, and I didn't talk about the rest, so we'll just finish this off because I wanted to do that Isaiah, the 3rd chapter video, and perhaps at some time in the near future I'll get on Isaiah, the 4th chapter, and then so on and so forth. But I want to go through the whole book, do a video per chapter eventually. A lot of it is history, but a lot of it, is future prophecy. So Daniel was grieved in my spirit and missed my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto one, stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me, made me know the interpretation of the things. These great beasts which are four kings which shall rise to the earth, right? So the angel was given the breakdown because he's having a vision. But since the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever and ever. Right? Psalm 55, Psalm 148 and 14, the elect, right? And that one talks about saints of the holy people, right? And then you have Isaiah 49. It's the book of Isaiah 49 and 22. To say to the Lord God, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and their daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders, right? In the kingdom, pretty much, these heathen are going to bring our brethren, these Israelite foreigners scattered among them from afar, after World War III and everything goes down. They're going to bring them down to the kingdom, to Israel, and those of them that want to get right and humble themselves are going to join up with us, And kings shall be the nursing fathers, and queens the nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and look at the dust of thy feet. Thou shalt know thy Lord, for they shall not be shamed that wait for me. And that's happening in the kingdom. Kings are going to, raise up our children. They're going to be our servants. Queens are going to be our female maid servants. These elites are going to serve us and serve under us. You still do have kings and queens to this day. Royal families of, I think Cambodia might have a royal family, and like the countries like that, like in the southeast, they still have kings and stuff. Countries in Europe still have kings and whatever. Like the UK and fucking all those other nations. I think Norway might have, or Denmark. I don't know, but they still have, a lot of them still have kings and rulers and whatever. Right? They don't know the truth of the fourth beast, which is diverse from all the others, exceeding dreadful. His teeth were of iron, his nails of brass, devour and break in pieces, and stamp the residue with his feet. Right? Ancient Roman Empire, then reincarnated as NATO and EU, with America at the head. The Revelations in the 17th chapter, woman running upon the beast. The 10 horns was his head, and the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that one that eyes and the mouth that spake great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. And 3 that fell, the French, it was the French and Indian War, which was still when America was owned by the British, which, different guys have kind of got into it, and I guess you can still say it kind of still is, because I've heard different guys going to how MI6 runs like espionage in this country and things like that. So it's like we're kind of still a satellite nation of them. But really, if you go into really just a satellite nation of the Rothschild family, English Revolution, the Spanish-American War, the was more stout. Yep, they feel it better. Yep. And 21, behold, the same horn, maybe with the saints prevailed against them. Right. And this one, slavery and all that, Jeremiah 50, 33, yep. So slavery, them attacking the Native Americans, conquistadors, all that, so on and so forth. They show you in that movie. What was it, 1492? They show you Christopher Columbus, and talking to the priest, and he talks about the Book of Esdras, which he used to find America and to find the other kingdom. So he knew exactly what he was doing, you know. The ancient days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and time came the saints possess the kingdom. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Right, because was given with the power to judge the Israelites, right? And you have the ones in tinkling of an eye, you know, the bodies were changed, and so on and so forth, which is in 2nd Esdras, I believe. And you can just go into those precepts for yourself. As he said, the 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which shall be the diverse from all the kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it into pieces, right? There you go. Where's America? Because America has reached everywhere. You know, I'm gonna say like the main power centers. You know, America has their foot pretty much in all parts of the globe. They have like 700 some military bases scattered all across the globe. You know, they got their feet, you know, and everywhere. You know, you have these different nations. They force them to be their proxies, like Japan and things like that, to pretty much be their representative or proxy, you know. The 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall rise, another shall rise after them. He shall be the first from the first, and he shall subdue 2 kings. Right? 10 kings that shall rise. Those are like NATO nations and stuff like that, NATO EU nations. Another shall rise after them. He shall be the first from the first. He shall subdue 3 kings. That one's talking about America. He shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall bring out the saints of the Most High, and think that change times and laws, and he shall be given into his hand until a time, and times, and dividing of times. So, hand at a time, and time dividing of times, 350 years of bondage in America, i.e. 1619 to the 1960s, when Albert Bivens came on the scene. Yeah, which was a game changer. You know, former and latter rain, and things like that. You know, Ezekiel 37, Revelation 11, stuff like that. You know, those great words are obviously, you know, blasphemy and the things they do to this day. The evil, the sins. That's like Isaiah the 25th chapter. You can go run through that and I'll explain to you. The earth is defiled and the inhabitants thereof. The kingdom, dominion, and greatness of the kingdom of the heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is everlasting kingdom. Holy fuck. What the fuck did I just say? And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. Right? That's here 49. As I mentioned, I think it's also Isaiah 16:10. He's just talking about the Gentiles part, but go ahead and check that. Isaiah 60. Yeah. Yeah. Isaiah 16:10, also Isaiah 14:2. Isaiah 16:10, the sons of strangers shall build thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. From my wrath I smote thee, but in favor I have mercy. If I have mercy on thee, right? They have mercy, he smote us to having these other nations rule us. You know, the wicked, which is thy sword. That's in the book of Psalms. You know. I know, just Deuteronomy 28 and stuff like that. You know, therefore that gate shall be continually open. It shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day or night. And men may bring unto thee the force of the Gentiles, and that the kings may be brought. Yep. And that's pretty much that. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my consultations much troubled me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. Yep. So, you know, these things that Daniel was seeing, you know, they're very heavy, you know, for his time. You know, right now, you know, because a lot of this stuff, you know, a lot of the information that's being brought forth happened already. It's like, yeah, you know, it's still amazing to think about that he knew all that, but it doesn't have the same level of like, whoa, what am I seeing right now? You know, that Daniel was dealing with for. Think about John the Revelator, you know, all the stuff he was seeing. And now that we're getting closer and closer to those times, it's just like, you know, this is what's gonna happen. You know, we're starting to, we can't see everything yet. We don't know everything about how everything's gonna play out, but you know, a lot of the details and things like that are a lot more clear of what, Jacob Trouble and what life is going to look like speaking from being in America, what life in America is going to look like very soon, the economic, turmoil and everything like that. And then, the movies make it very painfully obvious what type of world is moving here. Mad Max, that new movie Leave the World Behind, about The Purge, The Divide. If you want to talk about games, Fallout, stuff like that, make it painfully obvious what's going to go on. Now everything is not exactly to a letter. Like, none of those movies are really talking about martial law, but really the kind of idea of a societal breakdown and people just kind of losing a love of many waxing gold and stuff like that. These films all kind of talk about the same thing, even though they don't know, that they're really, talking about the scriptures. Maybe some of those directors do know, but I doubt it. Because all these games, they all have satanic and heathen imagery. Anyway, Final Fantasy and whatever. But that's pretty much it. This is a full Dana 7 breakdown. Shalom.